Hey, Jojo, can you shut your door, boo-boo? He probably can't hear me. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I forgot to write the names down. Like all day, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. I forgot to write the names down so I could put them in. It's so boring. I'm like, what else do I have? I have something else that isn't quite so boring. Oh, here we go. At least this basket isn't as boring as the ugly box I have. And you guys got a pretty good shot because there wasn't that many names. I think there was like 28, 29. There's less than 30 names in there. So that's good. Yay. So I put it in a little basket. We'll draw them before the end at least. I don't know. Depends on when. Hi, Brad. All right. Let's see. Who do we have? Life of Bex. Hi. Rhonda. Em the Girls. Selkie. Sherrybug. Chris. Hi. Steven and Allie, Rochelle, and it jumped, damn it. Kyneria. I'm never going to learn how to say your name on my... We'll have to do like a phone call someday so you can pronounce it for me, and then I hopefully will remember it after that. Roxanne, Lorcanarius, Kendra's Journey, Bewitching Leviosa, Gypsy, hi. X-Fire, Justin... Brad, Selkie, Allison, and it jumped again. Damn it. Danielle. Danielle works. All right. Danielle. Gotcha. All right. Where was I? Darn it. Misty, Nicole, Amethyst, Lisa, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Wendy's here. Hi. And B-Bow is here. Told you I would call you B-Bow. That's it. Autumn, Barb, Thomas, Anna, Kynaria, Danielle. I gotta try to get that. I'll try. Nat J, hey. Hi, Maddie. You didn't answer me back. Hopefully we're good, Maddie. I told you I wasn't mad. I'm not mad. So, you know you're like my son. I just want to smack you around sometimes. That's all. Because I love you. Yeah. So, where are we? Earthly Taurus, oh crap, I forgot moving in and all. Hi. So, how was everyone tonight? So, yesterday, I wasn't going to bring it up at all, but hi, Catherine. And Crunchy Witch, that's cute. In fact, I really don't want to talk about it very much. Just to say that the whole thing 2 nights ago kind of threw me into a tailspin, and I spent a whole entire day in depression doing not much until I journaled and did some shadow work last night. Now I'm fine, and I'll figure it out, and we'll talk about it again soon, but not today, okay? Let's just leave it. All right. Yeah. So I'm trying to think, should I do the drawing now? Or should I wait a little while and do it towards the end? Dealing with a migraine. Oh, no, Nicole. You want to go in my basket, honey? Where's my papers? Of course. Here's my real papers from my basket. Nicole Sample. Ugh, I hate migraines. I'm with you.
I've been getting these crazy nights, yo.
Hey, Jojo, can you shut your door, please? Pretty please?
Yeah.
Thank you. I vote drawing now. Thank you for being there for us. Of course, Catherine. Hi, Shauna. Welcome. Is Austin with you? Hi, Austin, in case. Cool. What time I was lighting candle and the incenses. I'm starting my day late, but it's a public holiday and we all slept in. Yay, it's a public holiday today. Yay. Hi, Allie. Now I think it's good. All right. I had migraine all day yesterday and wasn't able to go to the movies. Oh, that stinks. You still have it, Bewitching? Do you want to go in my Reiki basket? I would prefer, I can use Bewitching Leviosa. I would prefer regular, like real names in the basket, but it's up to you. I can certainly just do your name. You nearly forgot to. I know, Steven. I saw that a couple hours ago. He was like, uh-oh. Working on an Etsy order. Yay. Good, Brad. How's that going for you? I hope it's going well. That Austera oil was gorgeous, you guys. If you haven't seen Brad's Etsy page, it's gorgeous. Rob, tooth problems. You got it. Rob, tooth problems. And we're going to put, you know, my Ange in there because, poor Ange, you know, when you have surgery, it does go up and down really well. Good. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad. It was gorgeous. Oh, shit. That's what I forgot to do. I was going to bring that box up and show you guys. I am going to be putting my, I think, 3 altar kits up today. Jackie, you are in, honey. Particular intention or just in for, you can always tell me later, too. You did? Yay, Wendy. Awesome, you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. Putting on the glitz, Paris. Hello. That is so cool. Wendy, did you hear? I can't remember if you're... William Jones is back. Hi, William. Did you hear? I can't remember if you were here or not when I didn't wear yours today, but I wore your prayer beads, and I'm like, I'm such a dork because I did not, like, until I saw you wearing it on your Etsy shop, I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense to wear it the way you had it with the circle here and stuff. I'm such a dork. I totally, like, did not put it on that way. It looks so much better that way, too. I'm like, God, I'm a retard. I just loved that. It took me looking at you wearing it to figure out how it really was supposed to go. And I thought it was cute that you didn't tell me that I was wearing it wrong the whole time. If it works for you, right? I know. Oh, it was so funny. All right. I bought stuff on Etsy. Does that count? Absolutely. I think it counts. For sure. All right. So let's draw a name then. You can do it any way you want. I know, that's true. It does look better like that, though, than the way I was wearing it. I mean, I love it anyways. But it does look better than the way I was wearing it the first time. Hi, Haxton. All right, ready? You want to choose? I like to have somebody else choose, but you can, you know, you can't see the names because I folded them, but they're all in here. I know there was under 30. So you got a pretty good shot here. Undo them. I'm not looking. I swear I'm not looking. Oh my gosh. Steven! Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. And I swear, you guys saw that, right? You know, that wasn't made or anything. Steven! I'm so excited. See, wait, I'll show you like that. Other people were in there. And I swear, it's fair. And there's like nothing. I'm on the live, Cassie. Damn it. Like, see, other people's names are in here. I swear it wasn't like just all Steven's name in there. What's Brad's Etsy page called? Oh, I have it favorited, but I can't remember. Brad, what's it called, honey? It wasn't rigged, right? Yes, it wasn't rigged. I know. That's so cool. I'm so happy. Yeah, so Steven, we'll have to talk because I'm going to fill that, well, not fill each thing, but each one is going to have one stone for each chakra. And then I'm going to put a couple other stones that I like intuitively think that you need, which I'm so happy because I know you, so I can like pick stones for sure that I know you need. And then there's, you know, a couple books and Ange, you'll have to, you know, let Ange know and get a deck from Amazon. I'm so happy. Oh, and I added this today. It's just a little box that comes with a little element altar. So I put, this is a petrified wood piece that's really pretty. I don't know if you can appreciate it on this, but this one is for earth, fire, water. Where's the oh, it's in there. one of my little spell feathers, and a piece of selenite, which will keep it all cleansed all the way across the pond. Yay! Oh, that's so cool. So happy. Brad, are you mad at me? Uh-oh. Brad Summer got the vodka. Hey, Brad, did you say the name of your shop? What's the name of it? Oh, Kiwi's Curious Creation. There you go. Yay! So congratulations. Yay, Steven. I'm so happy. It's just meant to be. I will probably lose all of that. Okay. So. Oh, thank you. I have two of them kind of like this, but this one is a little lighter. So I had a couple things I was going to talk about, but I don't know what you. Kiwi Catherine for the member. Oh, yeah. I know. I remember your puppy, Kiwi. You're so cute. You're stunned. Yay. I am too, Steven. That is so cool. Hi, Queen. This mug, I have this whole set. This is what my dishes are. And I got them all from, they're 64. Is it, what the hell is it called? Hold on. I got to get my glasses on because there's no way I'm reading that. Thank you. Raquel. It is, what's it called? Oh, 222 fifth. And I would show it to you, but then I would spill it. Hold on, look. You can't dress me up and take me anywhere. Yep. Wet. Now I'm wet. Oh, I'm such a dork. I am actually just drinking ginger ale. It's all right. I'll get there. That is so typical for me. All right, so I was going to talk about, I believe you're moist. That is such a bad, why is that word so nasty? I don't know. Ginger ale is a good mixer, right? I know, not today though. I've been hot flashing kind of all day. I was going to bring up my altar box because I am going to do a couple altar kits. I'm going to list a couple altar kits this week. One of them, guys, I have to say, you love the word moist. I don't know, you guys are moist. I have to say, one of them is like huge. It's going to be pretty expensive, but because it's every single thing that you would ever need for your altar, and it's the altar itself, the way I'm going to have it done, I'll like show it when it's all done. But my husband painted one of his witch scenes on the back of it, and it's a huge wood box, and it opens up, and it used to be a wood like a doll wardrobe. So the bed that comes down, there's like a wooden bed, you know, that you hook up and it comes down, and that's going to be the altar. And then there's drawers and a dowel rod to hang stuff and all that. Better than sopping. Yeah, that's true. And I'm going to fill it like to the brim. So herbs and candles, and I already put a cauldron and a chalice in there, and there'll be an altar cloth and like everything that you could ever need for an altar. The only thing is it's super heavy. So I'm trying to figure out how I could ship it and not have it be unbelievably bad shipping, because it's really heavy. And usually I try to figure out if it was, hi Tan, thanks. If it would like fit into one of the flat rate boxes, but this is too big. It's huge, really huge. So it is awesome. And so this box, I have to say, I've been saving this box. I've had it for about 6 years, and I kind of hid it away because we started doing altar kits a long time ago, and I wanted to keep this one. But I need the money for my Reiki class. My Reiki Mastery is $575. And that's a lot. And I was going to do it with my taxes, but then they took all of our taxes, and we got none of our taxes back. So now I have to figure out how to get the money by the end of the month. So I will be listing all of that probably within the next 2 days, I think. They will go up. Well, that one, Pepper, I have to say, Jackie, that one is probably going to be a good $500, because the box itself is probably worth, now that he painted on it, it's a couple hundred just for the box. And I know that seems like a lot, but it literally is going to be everything that you could ever need. The other boxes will be probably around 180 because they're pretty big too. They're wooden hat boxes that he's painted on. And then I'm going to fill them with everything too. But I'll show you. I'll show you guys in a couple days when I get them all done. But where do sheep get their hair cut? I don't know. Where do sheep get their hair cut? It is the Magical Labyrinth. And of course, I have to spell it differently because I'm a tard. It's M-A-G-I-C-K-A-L and then labyrinth, but all one word. What's the answer, William? Where do sheep get their hair cut? I'm waiting. Where? Where did they get it cut? Do you do this on a live or a different location? On a live? Baba Shoe? What do you mean, do I do this on a live? This is live. Why? Where am I? Damn it. Why did they take their taxes? Oh, because of Peter's student loans. That I didn't know about. Which are extensive. At the Bobbers. That sounds like a Stephen Dad joke. The Bobber Shop. Yep. Not really. My sister was just told that she has to move out of the house she's been renting ASAP because of the owners getting a spiritual reading where the reader told them their tenant needed to get out. Wow. That's weird. Wow. At the Babas. All right. So actually the one thing I was going to, oh my gosh, I didn't fill it. You guys, I'm so out of it. I have to say the last couple days, yesterday really threw me. All right, so this thing, I was thinking I was going to show this because I know Rochelle, Rosie, got one very similar, and she was like, I don't know what to do with this. And I'm like, yes, I know what to do with it. So I wanted to get mine out and explain what I do with it so Rochelle would know what to do with hers. You're having a rough week wedding this weekend. I've got emergency dental surgery. Oh, be young. The dentist is not my favorite place. Not my favorite place. I hate the dentist. Hate it. But anyways, so you put a candle under here, and so it warms whatever is in here, right? So I use this when I do my Reiki classes, or I do any of my spiritual classes. When I had a women's group, a sacred feminine group for a while. I had, what else did I do? Crystal healing. I did a crystal healing class for a while, that kind of stuff. Hi, Trevor. So when I do that, I make my own holy water here and put it in here. And then as you come in, and then I have my, which of course I don't have out. Oh, it's over there. Then I have my, my sage and stuff right at the door. So when you come in, you can bless yourself with the holy water and cleanse and get rid of what's no longer needed before you even enter the sacred space. So, and this keeps it kind of warm. When I do, I used to bring it with me when we have to, sorry guys, I'm reading and I'm talking. I apologize. When I did Reiki at the church, we used to have a spiritualist church. We used to have one of these at the front so that in between each Reiki client, you could wash off all the energy that you now have built up from that person and then move on to the next client or the next reading. Like we'd have Psychic Saturday is what we usually did. Like every first Saturday of the month, we do Psychic Saturday. And we do Reiki and then a reading. And so in between, as a Reiki healer, I would cleanse in between every client so that you get all that energy off you and are able to start anew with, new energy. You could also do spiritual cleansing oil, like, your selenite oil or anything. Yeah, the copper is great for that. So how do I make my spiritual cleansing water? To me is distilled water, and but distilled water doesn't have any of the extra stuff that tap water has in it. So anytime that I'm doing anything magical, if I'm going to make moon water or storm water or anything like that, or not storm water, that's different. Nice. Oh, that's way better. That's good. Thank you. I love it. And that's a perfect size. Good, good, good. I know I forgot to bring the box up here. I was going to show it off, but I forgot to bring it.
Which one?
The big one.
You're going to bring it up?
Yeah, if you would. He's going to bring it up so you guys can see it. This is the altar cloth for it. Hi, Christy. Are you collecting snow to use for magics? Yes. Yes, I am. I do that too. Stormwater, snow, water. Anyway, so this is the altar cloth for it. Okay, so here's the big box, guys. Wait. Okay. All right. Ow, that was my toes. Okay. So this is, he painted this on it. We love your little pauses during lives. Yay, right? Yay. So then you can see it's like real wood. And I'm never going to be able to show this. All right, hang on. I so need to clean again. Hang on. Okay. So when you open this up, like I said, it's super heavy. And you open it up. And this side, this is the chalice that I put in there. It's a brand new copper chalice. And this side has one drawer and the mirror. And then I'm going to put stuff down there. And this side holds, this is the cauldron. And see, I put a holder on there so you can hold it off of the ground. And then this side has drawers and it has a dowel rod up here. And then this, we're going to put a piece of wood. But see, this is like the little bed that comes down. And we're going to put a piece of wood on it. And then this can actually be the altar. So you can lay it all out on there. And it's going to have all the herbs in it. All the altar tools. Like I said, I put the cauldron and stuff in there already. And the chalice. And then I'm going to have candles and candle holders. And the altar cloth. And probably a wand and an athame and herbs and oils and waters and graveyard dirt and stuff like that. So everything is like, it'll include everything that you could want, which is why it's going to be, isn't it? I've been saving it for 6 years because I wanted it, but I have to do my class. So, oh no, good luck, William. Sorry, honey. So that'll be going up. And then there's 2 other ones too that actually I'm almost done putting all that stuff in there. At least one of them. So what time is it there now, Jen? It's 8:15 at night. Darian, I'm not sure yet. It depends. My guess is it'll probably be close to 500. Just because of the, the fact that it's old, it's vintage. And then he painted that gorgeous witch painting on it. And then I'm literally going to fill it. And the cauldron is new and the chalice is new. But most of the other stuff will be like vintage stocked. Vintage stuff that I have found through the years. I think I'm gonna put a crystal grid kit in there, and then waters. I have, I'm going to put dirt from, I have collected dirt from a couple different kind of neat places. So I'm going to do that, and a bunch of herbs and candles. And so it'll be like completely stocked with everything. And then my other ones are not going to be quite that expensive, but they're nice too, but they're wooden hat boxes, and Peter painted on the tops of them, and they'll be stocked too, but they're not like the big box that this is, so it's not going to be stocked quite as much as this one is going to be. But we'll have a couple herbs and have candles and the tools. Mostly it's usually like a cauldron and a chalice, an offering dish, a wand or an athame, God and goddess representation, a pentacle, trying to remember off the top of my head, a bell. I always put a bell in. So, and they're usually like cool vintage finds and stuff. How do you collect graveyard dirt properly? Okay, so that's a great question. At night when nobody is looking. No, I'm kidding. Although it depends. Some towns are funny about that. Most of what I collected was at Watkins Glen, and I have to say, I lived kind of near there. Oh, okay, hold on. It is Magical Labyrinth. There you go. That should do it. I hope I didn't misspell it. Hi, Farah. It depends on what kind of grave you're going to. Hi, Dee Dee. If I was going to collect from, like one of them I collected from, he got to the doctors, his knees dislocate at any time, and they did as he was going down the stairs. He needs a knee operation, then it takes 6 months to cure, then the other one needs doing. Ugh. William, I'm so sorry. It's horrible. By the Finger Lakes? Yes, I used to live there. Yes. Right, plates and screws. I'm an x-ray tech, William, so I used to be in the OR when they did that. Oops, also Nicole also requests to put her father's name in the basket. Shoot, I missed that. Thank you, Catherine. Hold on. Nicole. Shoot. That chalice is good for a Moscow Mule, right? All right, where is it?
Oh, no.
Ah.
No.
Nicole's father, triple bypass. Gotcha. Nicole's father. Triple bypass. My dad had quadruple bypass and was okay. So, but good luck. It's not an easy surgery for sure. Okay. Thank you, Ayla. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know. My Reiki basket, I have to say, I've had quite a few people say, wow, it does do really well. My sons, William, my oldest is going to be, wait, how old am I? I'm 46. So he's going to be 27 in August. Holy crap. And then, so PJ is 25. Dustin is going to be 20 in May. And Joey is 17. Wow. Graveyard dirt. So anyway, I always bring offerings. It depends on what kind of grave you're going to get from. I always ask ahead of time. And energetically, I feel like, okay, I'm able to get that. That's okay. I have been told no before. Energetically, definitely. There's been times that I'm like, oh, I'd really like to. This is what, and I always kind of present it. This is what I'm going to offer, which usually is either, it depends on the kind of grave. I have given honey and milk and honey at a child's grave before. That has worked really well for children. at, good night, Tangerine. Oh, touch drawing week. Oh, that's nice. Heidi, like, you know, the soul cards. Is that what they're called? Soul cards? Like that? That's awesome. I've left, spiritual water. Your liner is on point. Oh, thank you. I see, but it's not even. This one is awesome, and this one I could not get the same way. I hate that. But anyways. My spiritual water. So, which when it's going to be an offering, I don't put any salt in it. We can't tell. It looks great. Thank you. I know there's always one eye that's way better. And then you spend like all the rest of the time trying to make that one look like that one. Yes, I prefer to get my graveyard dirt from my own ancestors. So I know, they're sisters, not twins, Jen. That's what I always go by. Yeah, that's true. That's a good thought. I like it. My spiritual water that I leave, wildflower, that's a good idea. Wildflower seeds is a good idea. I don't put salt in it when it's going to be an offering for a grave. Like boobs, exactly. Not one is not quite like the other. I have left, I'm trying to think what else I have left. I have lit a candle and dripped some wax from a special candle before. I have left honey, milk. I'm losing my mind. Moon water. I have left. Okay, so like I have a graveyard dirt from someone who died at the Titanic from the graveyard that we used to live near in Watkins Glen. And there's a couple things with that. One is, of course, I don't know. It doesn't say that. Now, I'm pretty sure that his actual body isn't there, right? Because you would think Titanic. Although I guess they did recover some. So maybe it is there. I just always assumed it wasn't. Leave gum at the grave of a soldier. Ah, see? And if you knew them, even more so, the better. You know what they liked, you know? So at that grave site, I lit a candle and I did a little offering of honey and something else. What was it? I'm losing my mind. Tim Hortons coffee, you're right. Oh, honey and whiskey. That's what it was for the Titanic person.
No, not again.
And so it depends. And then I make sure that they're okay with that. I always, you know, light a candle in front of them and ask them for permission. Is it okay if I take some? I don't take a whole lot, although I took like a small mason jar from the Titanic one. And usually I try to, most of them, what do you call when a fat man bends over? No offense to larger people. Thank you, William. I don't know. What do you call? I use so much honey. I should be. Yeah, right? I know I do too. I use honey for a whole bunch of stuff because the Fae love honey too. So honey is a big one in my house too. And we get it raw, though. We always get it through the Amish people near us. Right? I have too. So it really depends on the person. And if you were an ancestor, if you knew them, then you certainly will know what they like. Whiskey is a big one too. A lot of soldiers and stuff are whiskey. They really enjoy whiskey as an offering. Florida water. Officer of the beekeeping club on campus. Yay! Yeah, Amish honey is gorgeous. And sometimes like you just get the comb, you get the whole honeycomb. So good. It's like candy. Did I miss the nope, he hasn't said it yet. The punchline? No. For my mom, I leave coffee and Tabasco. Tobacco. That's another one. There's my tobacco up there. That's another one I'm missing. A lot of graves I use tobacco too. A full moon. That was good, William. Yes. So, you know, just leave your offering. And usually
it's not, you don't need a lot usually. I only take usually what I use for workings. I do have a little bit more from people like my ancestors and the Titanic one from Watkins, because I knew it's hard to get back there. I don't go back there very much. So I took like, I don't know, a little mason jar full. What are your thoughts on using graveyard dirt from relatives who were devout Christians and did not approve of witchcraft? Ayla, I always ask them. So, like I said, there's some that energetically, and if you can feel energy, you will know. I think it's hard when you're an empath and you feel energy to think that someone doesn't. And I know there's people that don't, and that's okay. And how will you know then? I don't know. Love you too, Shauna. For me, I always go with a little tea light candle and my offering. Yeah, that could be your candle. Could blow out right away, or it could be really hard to light your candle to begin with. That would be a sign for me that maybe they're not so keen on this. And for me, I just ask them. I'm like, okay, Grandma or Aunt Bessie or, you know, whoever. If it was an ancestor of yours, it's a little easier usually, even if you didn't know them, because they know you. Your ancestors know you, period. No, even if you didn't know them, your ancestors know you. So keep that in mind, that you can talk to them like we knew each other, because they are with you and they know you. Sometimes I get a weird feeling of, nope, not today. Yep, absolutely. Me too. For me, it's like really clear. It's either, yeah, I don't have a problem with that, because I tell them what I plan on doing with it. I have dirt from my grandpa's grave. I teethed on his hook, and my great-grandma's grave. She was in her second childhood. I played with her as a young kid. Awesome. Have I yet proven worthy to become a moderator? All right, William. I'm going to make you a moderator. We'll see how you do. Congratulations, William. My grandfather never ever missed church. When he got old to go, the father came to his home for a mini mass, and he's fine. Me too. Now I have to say, oh, the end is nigh. I know, right? I have to say, my grandfather was very, very Catholic. And I thought for sure he would be like, oh, hell no. Because like I said, I had my two older boys are baptized Catholic, even, because he was very, he was like worried about their souls, even though I didn't believe it. He was very worried. So I thought, okay, no problem. I will. And I got him baptized for him. I'm scared. And so, I thought for sure it would be like, hell no. But I think, I do think when they cross over, it's a whole different ballgame. They see things differently. They see things that they didn't see before. And the connections that are there are energetic connections. And I think if you are able to connect to them energetically, they're like, yeah, of course you can. It's, I'm not going to use their dirt to like hex somebody or anything like that. That is just a like working with the ancestors kind of thing to raise intentions for certain things. I think is great. Absolutely great. I don't know my ancestry on my dad's side. My mom told me like the generic way of her ancestor side, right? That's okay. You share with us how you incorporate graveyard dirt. Okay. So in my rituals, I really would like to believe that too. My grandparents were Christian, but they loved me for me. Exactly. And I think you can feel that. So graveyard dirt. I have used graveyard dirt in protection spells for travel for my kids. Because that is, my ancestors anyways, that graveyard dirt for them. Because that is a little piece of their energetic spirit that I'm now sending on their way. I put, I don't know if all my kids know this. I know 2 of them know it, but I don't know about the other one. PJ is kind of iffy sometimes, but they all have little mojo bags in their cars from me. Usually in their, the pocket of their door, or I usually put it in the passenger side door because I figure they won't really look there. I include that graveyard dirt from ancestors there. Ashes, absolutely. For sure. Absolutely. I have hair from, I like to grab the protective energies from scraped rust on old gates. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good, sneaky moms, exactly. My son PJ, he's just, you know, it's all about me still. He's 25. I feel like, come on, kid, you're going to grow up someday. But, so he's the one that has been in rehab and that kind of thing. So no problem, Nicole. Have you heard of witches using the 23andMe? Yes, to research their ancestry. Absolutely. How do you feel like about that? I kind of wanted to do it, and then I started to hear party starts now. I heard some controversy, and I can't remember. They're always our babies. Always. Always. There was some controversy about that. No, the FBI and them have a deal. Have a deal for what, though? They're banking DNA. I know, you guys, and I don't mean to sound like an anti-conspiracy person because, you know, I do believe my son is in intelligence, so I get it. But at the same time, I feel I'm not planning on becoming a terrorist. So what if they have my DNA? You know, I'm kind of like, what are you going to do? Who cares if they have my DNA? I know some people are very cautious about that. They have used this to track people down. Okay, Allie, and I get that, but track people down for what? Like, what's the point? I'm not saying you're wrong at all. If you feel like that, I don't want them to make a clone of me. Yeah, come on. Is that really going to affect you, though? Even if they did. What do you leave as an offering at the gate, entering and leaving? I usually, if I know ahead of time who I'm going to, I try to find a penny that is a year of their birth. And I leave a penny that is the year of their birth of who I'm going to get. Or a coin. It doesn't have to be a penny. But, oh, goddess, the world doesn't need two of me. Ah, thank you. All right, Selkie, get some rest, honey. I totally understand that. It's interesting results and how they present them. Comparing the two is interesting. Yeah, I would really like to. So they can burn us all at the stake. I know. I don't know. I think people are afraid of a Holocaust on U.S. ground. Yeah, and that's the point. Here's the thing. Exactly. Don't forget, first of all, that the FBI is already watching. Don't forget they came to my door already. And I had to tell them my channel name. So, yes. All right. Now, Jackie, see, that must be it. I know. I remember. I'm already flamers. So good luck setting me on fire, right? I remember people saying that it wasn't accurate. That there's no way that what it came out as was their heritage. So that's kind of bothersome because I'm like, well, all these people are believing that. Oh, Butterfly Magic, you weren't here when the FBI came to my door? You'll have to watch it. We leave old copper pennies in the Salem Cemetery. There you go. Yep, for the ferryman. Exactly. And I tried to, yes, the FBI knocked on my door. And we just figured this out the other day. What video was it? I was showing a Celtic deck or a tree deck or something like that. It wasn't that long ago. It was in January, I think. Wasn't it January? And it was one of my new tree decks, I think. And we were showing it changes, and I would like to find out. It was, because you so hot, Brett. Yeah, it was because a year ago, apparently, a terrorist, yes, while I was on live, like they was knocking at the door and the dogs were going crazy downstairs. You can go back and watch both the videos because I had to stop the video, obviously, because I was like, Joey, can you go down and try to find out who the heck is at our door? And he came back up and he goes, Mom, it's the cops. And I'm like, it's the cops? Really? What the hell are the cops doing here? So I had to stop my video. And then like when I was all done, I came back and told the rest of the story. Right? Everybody was freaking out like, oh my God, Jen, are you okay? What's the matter? And it turns out that a year ago, last March, a terrorist, apparently that's what I ended up pulling out of them kind of. Last March, a terrorist called my cell phone number and let it ring, and then called the house phone number and let it ring. And I apparently never picked up, because I don't pick up numbers that I don't know. But they have to check out like every time they figure out that it was a terrorist, and they go backwards and they look at all their calls and stuff, because he called me twice, one on my cell phone and one on my home phone. Even though I never picked up and talked to him, they have to check it out just to make sure that, I don't know, that I didn't know a terrorist or something. And so they were like, well, do you ever talk to people like outside the country? And I'm like, well, kind of, because I have a YouTube channel. And as a matter of fact, that's what I was doing, is I was literally live on my YouTube channel. And they're like, oh, well, what's your YouTube channel about? And I'm like, well, that was really a fun one. I'm a witch. And you're like, okay. I have to say they were really good though about it. They were like, oh, okay. So what do you mean? What do you do? And so I'm like, really? It's like nature-based stuff. And it's really about herbs and, you know, holy waters. And yes, the new Green Man Oracle deck. That's what it was. If you look up in my unboxing, I was unboxing that deck. And that's why it's in 2 parts. They probably left thinking weird but harmless. Yeah. Except that they really were like, okay, but you have people from outside the country. And I'm like, yeah, I know I do, from like all over the place. And they're like, well, do you have any extremists? And I'm like, not that I know of, because yeah, drinking my herbal tea. See, I said to them, anybody who was, I don't know, like terrorist kind of extreme would not fit into our community, because we're like about connections and the goddess and nature and tea and herbs and stuff. They just would not really be accepted. So not that I know of. I mean, could a terrorist be in here and saying, you know, happy la la love stuff? Yeah. But it happens. So they both left. And the biggest thing was, I felt kind of bad because my son, because he's an intelligence officer in the Navy. Yes, I'm sure they did. So I remember when I came back on that night, remember, I was like, so say hi to the FBI, because you know they're watching now. But it was because, yeah, right? Exactly. Because he's a naval intelligence officer, he had to like go to his supervisor and tell his supervisor that I had gotten a visit from the FBI, because it's a big deal. Any contact in your family or anything like that from upper law enforcement stuff, he had to like tell them that so they could check it out. So I'm sure my poor son, like all his supervisors and stuff, had to watch some of our stuff too on our channel too. So I'm sure poor Frankie's probably like, well, now they know I'm a witch, because he is too. So knowing Jen or the admins, they know a random dude or chick in the chat being weird. I know, right? So yeah, and my son, he's pagan too. So, well, he's kind of a little bit of everything too, but view time increases with investigation. Exactly. I'm like, yeah, I wonder how many hours I'm getting from the FBI now. You never know. Hey, chamomile, perfect. So if any of you are terrorists, I don't know, I would probably go to a different channel, because you know they're watching this one. So what else? We're talking about, yeah, it took them a year. That was the weird thing to me. It took a year for them to track me down. And they said it's called, there's a specific name for it. It's like a low-level incident or something, because I didn't even pick up the phone. And they could, like, they could tell that I never really talked to him. That they said it was a low-level incident. Because I said that too. I'm like, that was a year ago? Well, I'm glad I wasn't like planning some big thing, because it was a year ago, guys. And they're like, well, yeah, but if it was an upper level, like if you had actually answered the phone and talked to him for a while, that'd be different. But since the phone rang twice and it was a total of 8 seconds, then they were like, that's all right. How do you make red brick dust? Ooh, okay. So there's different ways to do that. Now, some people literally take red bricks, and I always make sure any red brick dust, good, try saying that 5 times fast. Any red brick dust that I make is I just pound out like really old red bricks. So I'm always looking for, like, my mother's old house had a really, really old, is Hexen? What? Hi, it's Hexen. Uh-oh, you're under Josh's account. Your phone died. Ah, hi, Hexen, Josh. I always try to take, you know, as old red bricks that I can find. And I always have 3 or 4 usually in the house. And you pound it out. Exactly. You crush them up. And once you get them into small enough pieces, then I do it right in my mortar and pestle, my marble mortar and pestle, and pound them out there. I see what you did there, Ash. Jocelyn. We have a red brick from a visit to Colorado. We take a masonry drill and just drill it. Yep, that's a good idea. Absolutely. Did you say you have Irish background? Yes. Yes, I do. My father's mother was 100% Irish and from Ireland, and told us all her life she was going to die on St. Patrick's Day. And she did. When I was in 4th grade. So, oh, don't say drill. You're going to Ireland? Yay! What part are you going to? Ireland is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love the Dublin. Oh, it's kind of a big place. But there's some really pretty places like just outside of Dublin too. And cliffs. Oh, yeah. That would be cool. That's awesome. I was going to say the, you know, damn it. Now I'm telling you right now, this is what's so bad. I forgot what the hell this was named before when I was going to talk about the little hills in Ireland that have all the, like they used to have graves inside of it, you know, and they had symbols all over it. And they're like mounds of dirt with, what the hell are they called? Cairns. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I would like totally go visit as many of those as I could see, because they're like ancient and they have the coolest symbols all over them and stuff. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever said that. Who was it? Thank you, Mademoiselle Asphodel. Yes. I would totally go look at that for sure. That would be really awesome. My family's boring. They know nothing about our ancestry and can't talk to anyone. Really? I have now on my grandfather's side, my mother's side, which is this house. My grandfather, he's English, and his last name was Underhill. And the Underhills go way, 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 way back, all the way, like, there's a whole Underhill society, and they go all the way back. We're related to Captain John Smith. Yippee, I guess. Which, you know, with Pocahontas and all that stuff. So we're related all the way back there. And then on my mother's side, my grandmother was from Denmark, and apparently we're like we go all the way back to some queen in Denmark. So my mother's side I know really well. I love my Viking side, and my Celtic side is from my dad's side. Pocahontas. Yes. Emily calls her Pocahontas. Yes. So, you know, when I read the actual history, I still would like to actually find out, like, for sure what they know, because there's all kinds of stories, and, you know, the English made it sound all pretty and stuff, but he was probably, you know, not so wonderful. But hi, Spiral Heart. So what time is it? We've been on for almost an hour. So, all right, let me tell you a little bit about the future stuff. Tomorrow, I'm hoping. Hi, Desist. How are ya? To Shaka Khan and James Brown. Not too sure about that. That's cool. He wasn't. Yeah, right? I know. I've heard some stories, but I wish I could like get actual historical books to say this is where it came from. I'm always like, oh, I don't know, you know. Apparently my mom said I'm a real tiny drop of Native American. Yeah, I've always had that question mark. I think my grandmother, my Danish grandmother talks about that, or used to talk about that too. So I don't know. And I'm trying to remember. She even knew what, like what area, what kind of Native American, but I can't remember. It's, you know, the things that you wish you had talked to your grandmother about when she was alive. Pay attention. If your grandparents are alive, find out all their stories. She had the coolest stories. You feel overwhelmed wanting to learn everything about the craft. Take it one day at a time, Lee. All I can tell you is be a sponge. Start out, I do, of course, highly recommend my beginner series. Start out with the beginner series. And become a sponge. Just as many books as you can, as many different ideals as you can. And my biggest thing for hands-on stuff is meditate. Learn to meditate and meditate every day. Because that fosters the connection that you have with spirit. So every connection that you have with meditation gets stronger. No one knows everything, exactly. And if it works for you, it works, right? That's my big thing. That's awesome. I told him I need a besom. So he made one. We can consecrate it and put it in the altar kit. Isn't it cute? Love it. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll put it right there. Yes. Just everyone knows if you get a DNA test, you might have ancestry that doesn't show up, right? That's true. That's true. So cute. Do you use eggshells? Yes, I do. You crush them up and why am I drawing a blank? Then they are called cascarilla. Whew. Total blank there for a second. It's called cascarilla powder. You can make chalk out of it that is energetically protective. And you can use them in any kind of protection work too. YouTube, yes, is a game changer for new witches. I know it's so different from when I started. Really? My grandparents were dead before I was born, and my mom's dad was an orphan, so we hit a dead end there, but my dad's side are from Ireland. That's cool. And again, with the new DNA stuff, I think it's interesting that they can, you know, kind of track stuff down a lot better than they used to. Cascarilla, exactly. I am working on my besom right now, trying to figure out what I want to use for the broom part. Cool. Okay, so yes. I gotta go now. Thanks again for trusting me. So-called tea drinking, stuck up my own ass Brit to be a moderator. Now, what have I become? I'm writing a sob story paragraph. Bye, William. You know you're a witch now that you're a moderator, just so you know. Do they have squirrel DNA? Yes. And she said we should never, damn it, make the eggshell powder. What do you mean we should never make eggshell powder? Why not? Different DNA companies give different results. Really? Jen, you seem good today. I'm better than I was 2 days ago. I'm kind of ignoring that 2 days ago because I had to do some shadow work. Why do they not want you to use eggshell powder? I don't understand. Yeah, and it can be off too. It says Polish, but my great-great-grandfather was born in Poland. She said there were special prayers and to buy it. Oh, I love that. I love that shit. No. Nope. Not at all. It's bullshit. And don't let anybody say that you have to buy your eggshell powder. That's so stupid. People drive me crazy. Oh, that's such crap. Yeah, make it yourself. Yeah, exactly. And you know, everything that you make, guys, you put that intention into it. You are thinking about, and so be aware. That's the other thing I was going to say too. When you're making a magical ingredient, or you're consecrating a magical ingredient, be aware that the energy that you have at that point is going into whatever you're making. So do it on purpose. Energetically, make yourself be putting that kind of intention into it. So, yes, absolutely. So don't be, you know, in a huge depression and putting depressed energy into something and then think, I have never burped on camera ever. Sorry. And then think that, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. And then think that it's going to be really protective. God, that's embarrassing. Okay. You guys don't understand. I'm not a burping person. Comes out the other way, but not that way. Some old witches don't want the eggshells if they are not from their own hens. All right. I get that. I you know, but I was going to say I use them from my own hens too, but I used to just use them from store-bought eggs. And as long as you're doing your intention in there and understand that it's your intention, then you're fine. Okay, coming up. Better out than in, right? Yes, Shrek. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to get my stuff together and show you how to make, you know, because I keep thinking I want to show you guys how to do this. And then, like, Maddie got them in the mail the other day. You know, the witch burrs, the sweet gumballs. I've got a bunch of them too. And they were so great for spells, guys. They are so great for spells. And so I want to show you how to make witch balls from them, like actual spell balls. And it's really easy. You use wax, you dip them in wax, and then you roll them in the kind of herb that has the intention of what you want to do. And then when you're ready to do that kind of spell, you literally just throw them in your fire, and then that's a spell in itself. So they're really easy. You sent them? Perfect. But could buy them with hard-earned money. You cooked them to feed yourself. So yes, them store-bought eggshells. Yep, they're already started with your energies. Exactly. Exactly. So tomorrow I'm going to try to set up. Those sound like hot balls. What I need to make. Yes, and next week lots of Ostara videos because I mean we're coming up. Where's my calendar? Because I don't even know what date it is right now, but it is coming up in like less than 2 weeks, I think. Right? Oh, yeah, right. Where's my glasses are on my head. It is not. Is it next week? Holy crap. Is it really? Hold on. Where are we? We're starting 10th. So it's about a week and a half. Yes. Yep. Week and a half. So we have a week and a half. But next week, lots of Ostara videos because we've got to kind of catch up. And I still have my Rupert video here. And I've got to get back to, I got thrown into a depression yesterday, guys. And that was my fault. And I'm sorry. I allowed that energy to happen. And it was a bad day yesterday, which happens to all of us. And I ended up doing some shadow work and shadow work, just so you know, it's a great deck for shadow work. And actually, I used my journal yesterday and did some shadow work, and I wrote some deep stuff that I might make it into a poem or something. I don't know, but it's awful dark. I don't. A lot of times I just write you know, write my dark stuff and then I put it away for a while. But yeah, I know it happens. But literally all day I was like done. It was a really dark, depressive all day kind of thing. And at night I was smart enough to say, okay, I've got to do some shadow work to get rid of this. I don't want to do this my whole weekend. So I pulled my Sacred Rebels deck out. Did some awesome shadow work journaling that turned out really pretty, but wow, really dark. Really, really dark. Oh, yes. Yes, I will. Hold on. Where are you? Yes. All right. Yeah, I was going to say, do I have your... Yes, I do. I have it. As soon as we get off of here, I will take a picture of it and do it. Yeah, I kind of forget about it too. What would you use in a spell for finding a new house to go as smoothly as possible? Okay, so finding a new house. So you want some kind of... You're welcome. No problem, Jennifer. And I meant to do that, and then I just, like I said, I got myself in a dark space yesterday. Okay, so we want that Fool's energy. So I would start with, hi, Michelle, that's okay. I would start with literally whatever you do, I would bring the Fool card out because we want that, that new searching kind of energy. If you have a Fool card. I would use some kind of connection. I know, and I didn't want to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, I will find it. It's around here someplace, like literally around here. Did you? Cool. Good. Forces, Flora, and Fauna Oracle. That sounds really familiar. I'll have to look that up. I'm trying to remember, Emerald. Mugwort. Thank you. Mugwort is really good for connections. So you want to open up the connections there. Hi, Jen. All right, Ash. Love you, honey. Mugwort is really good for that. And yellow with the yarrow. Yarrow is good for that too. Yes, I have a whole shadow work series, Crunchy Witch. It's under my beginner series. If you look under the beginner playlist, there's a whole series for shadow work. We did quite a few weeks of shadow work videos, and pulled out decks for shadow work and all that kind of stuff. So yarrow, mugwort, the Fool card. I'm trying to think stone-wise. I think I would use... you want a communication stone, so a blue stone. Blue lace agate helps speak your truth, but I wouldn't, that's not really a two-way. Lapis or sodalite or mortarite, that would work. Something blue to open communications. Crazy lace agate would be a good stone for that because that is doing some connections. Hi, Sarana. Kyanite. Yep, kyanite would be a great one for that because that's a two-way connector stone, and it helps you to align all your chakras. I'm losing my mind, you guys. I will have it to you by morning, Jennifer. I'm just thinking, I realized that, I'm sorry, this is going to sound terrible. You said crazy lace. I did. Crazy lace agate. Yeah. Did I say it twice? Yes, I have cards. I just got that stone. Yay. Oh, good. You're welcome. And have it all in a moho bag and bring it with you when you go, house hunting. And bring the Fool card because he's great at, seeking out new energies. Can you repost the things for house hunting on the page? I will try to remember. This sounds so bad, you guys, but Sunday night is my Walking Dead night. And after Walking Dead, I will try to remember, But if somebody could post on there, just, hey, Jen, reminder, blah, 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 then I will definitely remember to go back and do it. My brain is sometimes not completely attached, though. And Stephen, yay, congratulations, by the way. And we'll have to talk about stones and stuff. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Would rabbit recipes be icky for Ostara? No, not at all. I'm planning Scotch eggs. Oh, I love Scotch eggs. Oh, I have to tell Peter about that because he's good at that. His Scottish eggs are so good. Really? Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. I would do like a rabbit stew or something. Too many subjects to cover, not enough time. I know. All right. So I'm going to get going. Tomorrow will be hopefully a video about how to make the witch balls, witch burrs spells into spells with beeswax and herbs. And then Tuesday will be our next tarot talk. Wednesday is my night off. Thursday is the other tarot talk with, the before and after the story of the tarot. And in between will be Ostara. There's going to be lots of Ostara stuff this week and over the weekend for sure. Bye, Jen Rest. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. I have two shirts kind of like this. I like it. It covers the fat really good. All right, guys. I love you so much. See ya. And congratulations, Stephen. Yay.